Hi, this is Tim Denman, Senior Editor of RIS News, and I'm here with Greg Griffiths, Vice President of Strategic Alliance over at EarthLink.
Hey Tim, thanks for having me this morning.
Thanks for being here. Now, security is a major concern among retailers, and you've walked the show floor and there's tech after tech addressing this concern. Can you talk a little bit about the trend?
Yeah, so security's job number one. And it's absolutely evident today, based on what's happened in the last couple of years, that it's about protecting the brand. But what isn't as evident is the time and resource strain on the IT staffs of the retailers trying to address the problem. So at EarthLink, we focus on trying to provide the types of services that help those IT staff deal with those problems, develop their plans, and then help them execute those plans so that they can spend more time on strategy and engaging customers and making customers happy.
Can you talk specifically about how EarthLink solutions are helping solve the security concern?
Yeah, EarthLink's been dealing with security threats for 20 years as a major internet service provider, over 200 million a week. So we started by analyzing the last 1,000 breaches, and I did say 1,000. Mm-hmm. I mean, we haven't heard about that many, but that's where it's at. And what we find out, what concerns me is, there's this kind of prevalent attitude that you can't stop these hackers, they're that good. But the fact is, when you go and you analyze what's happened, there's gaps, there's open doors. These aren't really sophisticated attacks. These are just gaps and doors that are open that we can help retailers close. So we start off by doing a professional service assessment, and we use our expertise to understand and identify those gaps. We start at the corporate layer, and we look for those gaps, and we help them close those by providing remote access solutions, patch management on servers, and then we start moving into the network layer, and we provide PCI certified network solutions. And then at the store level, we lock things down with secure firewalls. Our Wi-Fi solution is not only secure and segments the traffic, but it also is part of our PCI protection because it scans for rogue devices and does a lot of other things and actually spits out PCI reporting. So it's from the store level, working all the way back through the network, direct connections to payment processors versus having the information go over the internet, to working with the corporate IT staff to make sure that the most common method of gaining access into a network we can prevent.
So the big show is traditionally the kickoff to the new retail year. You talk a little bit about 2015, what trends you see coming?
Yeah, absolutely. The last couple of years we've been spending a lot of time with retailers who have been deploying Wi-Fi at the store level. But surprisingly, we find that 74% of the retailers that have deployed Wi-Fi are only using it for internal use. Mm-hmm. So they're really not developing that return on investment yet, where they're using it to engage shoppers and improve the customer experience. So we're doing a lot of that now, and there's a lot of interest in that. I'm working the show floor and finding partners that can take data from the Wi-Fi analytics, from the POS, from the e-commerce, tie that together and create actionable marketing plans for the omni-channel experience. And then the second trend, which surprised me a little bit, but it shouldn't have, I should have seen this coming, is when you're deploying all this technology and you're adding more and more applications to make the store a differentiator and engage that customer, you're putting a lot of stress on the network, the wide area network. And so there's a lot of concern about bandwidth and network design. So we're working with a major provider. We'll have an announcement later this quarter about a WAN optimization product that gives application visibility and traffic control to a retailer at a price point a widely distributed retailer can afford. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really excited about that.
Well, thanks, Greg. Great insight and great information there. Thank you for coming on.
You bet. Thanks for having me.